Donka Ebola Treatment Center in Conakry, Guinea. Every person who comes here to be vaccinated is first required to sign a consent form. This is because here they are running a clinical trial designed to test out the Ebola vaccine. MSF, which is taking part in the clinical trial, has already vaccinated over 1,200 people working on the front line against the disease.
Avant tout d'abord, c'est le personnel médical qui est plus exposé. Donc, en tout cas, moi je conseille à tout un chacun de nous de venir prendre. On ne sait jamais dans la vie. Parce que c'est nous qui sommes en contact direct avec les malades tout le temps. Donc, c'est nécessaire de venir prendre le vaccin quand même.
Another aspect of the clinical trial consists of testing the vaccine at the homes of those who come into contact with an infected person. The first results demonstrate high effectiveness. The study will now continue, mainly to test out this vaccine on a larger cohort of people and find out how long they are protected.
Il faut maintenant utiliser ces nouvelles évidences, ces nouvelles informations afin d'aider l'arrêt des transmissions qui se poursuivent au niveau de la Guinée et de la Sierra Leone. On va demander aux différentes autorités nationales d'inclure ces nouvelles évidences dans l'approche de l'intervention.
Despite the Ebola epidemic having slowed down, it continues to spread at an alarming pace. In the past few months, 20 to 30 new cases a week have been recorded. A year ago, MSF alerted the international community about the urgent need to invest in action to fight this disease. Help did finally arrive in the field, but now efforts appear to be slackening off. However, until a vaccine is introduced on a wide scale, the threat will not go away. In Liberia, where the end of the epidemic was announced back in early May, 6 new cases of contamination occurred during the summer.
With the comeback of Ebola, from what I saw, the community is ready though this time. I think other than our hospital, I think the impact of community health promotion is going to be huge, and we need to focus on that to get some of these messages out.
The return of Ebola in Liberia may be the result of contamination by a survivor, a possibility that needs to be researched further to understand both the risks regarding transmission of the virus as well as the secondary effects victims may suffer after being declared Ebola-free.
3 days ago, I started feeling pain in my joints, in my head. That's why I came to the hospital. Sometimes I have a bad dream. Sometimes I don't sleep because when I'm thinking, I will not be able to sleep. I can't sleep.
The Ebola vaccine represents a chance to break the cycle of new transmission and bring an end to the outbreak. There are 600 different types of venomous snake, and their bites produce different symptoms. Not all are fatal, but they can lead to complications such as amputation, kidney failure, or chronic neurological disorders. Yet snake bites remain an all-too-neglected public health issue. Few antivenoms adapted for use in developing countries can stop the effects of multiple types of venom simultaneously. Fav-Afrique, however, is effective against the venom of at least 10 of the most dangerous snakes found in sub-Saharan Africa. It is used extensively by MSF teams in the field. Take Pawa in northwest Central African Republic, where the teams treat 300 to 400 people with snake bites every year. The chief culprit here is the Echis ocellatus viper, whose venom is among the most dangerous in the world, killing around 10% of its victims. The mortality rate drops to under 0.5% when antivenom serum Fav-Afrique is administered in time. But between 2016 and 2019, Fav-Afrique will be unobtainable. At the current rate, in Pawa alone, over 1,000 patients are in danger of not receiving treatment and suffering serious complications, and 100 of them may even die. To understand why there will be no serum in the upcoming years, we have to go back to 2010. In 2010, Sanofi decided to halt production of Fab Afrique, viewing it unprofitable. The decision was only made public 3 years later. Sanofi produced its last batch of serum in 2014, which will expire in 2016. A transfer of technology is underway to enable another laboratory to take over production, but the new serum will not be available until 2019. Manufacturing the antivenom is complex. It begins with extracting snake venom, which is diluted and injected into a horse, as the horse's immune system produces antibodies that can then be harvested. The serum is then purified prior to being packaged. The whole process takes about 2 years. It's Sanofi's responsibility to provide a temporary solution in the interim. If production of the serum doesn't start up again soon, thousands of lives will be endangered. But any such solution can at best provide only temporary relief for an unreliable system. The manufacturing process of antivenoms is as archaic as it is inefficient. It's time that more serums adapted for use in developing countries be made available for victims.
Plusieurs fois sur un des camps de déplacés qui se trouve un petit peu à l'extérieur de la ville. En discutant avec les déplacés, on avait ces petits-enfants qui arrivaient vers toi et qui simplement te demandent des céréales et de la nourriture. J'ai déjà travaillé plusieurs fois dans des camps de réfugiés ou dans ce genre de situation où la population se concentre. Mais j'ai trouvé que c'était vraiment particulier sur le plan de l'accès à l'alimentation parce qu'une des choses vraiment choquantes, et là je pèse bien mes mots, dans la situation des déplacés au Yémen, c'est que l'aide internationale, de la communauté internationale, les agences onusiennes, est sur le terrain et en pratique réellement absente ou quasi inexistante. La plupart des segments d'aide qui doivent être fournis, que ce soit par rapport aux maladies chroniques, que ce soit par rapport à l'eau, à la sanitation, à l'accès à l'alimentation, à la coordination de l'aide, tous ces axes-là sont absents alors que c'est une aide qui est financée, qui est présente et on en arrive à des situations où les familles entières ne vivent uniquement que de la charité et de la solidarité des populations d'accueil. Et on en arrive à ce petit gosse qui devait avoir 4 ans et qui ne savait dire autre chose que de demander de l'alimentation et juste des céréales, très simples, aux expatriés qui venaient pour fournir des soins médicaux. C'est réellement quelque chose d'assez, bien sûr, d'assez émouvant et on a juste envie de crier un coup de gueule et de dire à l'aide internationale, mais venez et puis faites le taf parce que réellement, ces populations ont réellement besoin de soutien et la situation pourrait encore se détériorer.